Great, you?
Good. You are in the sixth place, right?
Yes.
For national last year. You also are a judge for 2 shows, right?
I was a judge on Skating with the Stars, but we finished that season, and now I'm preparing for my second season of Be Good Johnny, Weir, my TV show, reality show.
Okay, that is on what channel?
It was previously on the Sundance channel, and now it'll be on the Logo channel. We start re-airing season 1 on the 25th of January.
Okay. What has it been like having a book out? What has been the response?
The response has been amazing. It's been incredible for me to actually have a book that just a few months ago was all scribbled on random pieces of paper and on my tape recorder, and now it's a real book that's edited together and is beautiful, and people are getting so much happiness from reading my story and seeing in my own words how I came to be and how I came to be a 2-time Olympian and how I'm strong, and those are the things that you rarely were able to hear about me in the media, because things were constantly twisted to sell a story, and I wanted people to see how hard I've worked and how pure my story is.
Right. And at what age did you start skating?
I started to skate when I was 12 years old, actually. I went on a frozen cornfield and used skates when I was 11 behind my house, and then it took a year until I skated again, and after I was on the real ice rink for the first time in 1 year, I was on the U.S. national team. 5 years later, I was the junior world champion and an alternate for the Olympics, and 9 years after I started, I was on my first Olympics.
What was your inspiration? How did you decide to, okay, I want to skate? What brought you to that decision?
My whole life, actually, I've done things on feeling. I've never been told to do something or asked to do something and done it. I've always just been feeling about things. And when I skated the first time, I knew I was in love with it. But it took coaches really telling my mother that had seen me skating in the practice session that I could be something. And it took a long time for me to believe it. I was, competing for a spot on the U.S. Olympic team in 2002, still not really believing that I was good enough for that spot. And I wound up an alternate for that game. So it took me a long time to realize that I had a special talent.
What was your family's reaction when they found out that you got accepted into the Olympics?
My mother was over the moon. My whole family was really excited, and for the first few years of my career, my extended family didn't really support that I was a figure skater, because we're simple people from a small town in the country, and we don't raise Olympians there. We raise football players, and we raise people that work in like business people, but not Olympic figure skaters. So people weren't really behind it until I made my first Olympics.
What has been the fans? This is probably an easy question for you. What has been the fans' reaction to you bringing out a new book?
My fans are so loyal and so amazing to me, and the minute my book came out, I know they were lined up in the bookstores all over the world, or all over the country, and ordering it from all over the world, and that's amazing. I'm nothing without my fans. This whole past Olympic season, I wouldn't even been able to skate without my fans' support and getting me to different skating shows and helping my training financially and those sorts of things. So I do nothing without my fans.
I was talking to one of the first. Okay, yeah. Do you see yourself getting on another book in the future, or do you think this will be about it?
I really hope I can get another book out in the future, because there's a lot still that I have to tell that isn't in this book. We were editing it, and the editor said, "Oh, here, and here, you can get sued. So we're going to take it out or change it a little bit." And there are so many things that I still have to tell, and so many more stories that I want to tell that I didn't get all out of it.
Alright, well, I appreciate it, and this will be on my website. I'll give it to your manager by about Wednesday.
Great, thank you.
Alright, thank you very much, John.